Hey y'all, peace and love. Come on in the building, darling. My name is TiaraSharde. I am a prophetic oracle, ordained minister, certified master life coach, best-selling author, and founder of Embodying the Goddess Temple and Mystery School. I am here with a powerful message for you all. This is a download, it's a prophetic word, it's all of that wrapped into one. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for putting a like on the video. Thank you for being here. It's a powerful message, and it ties into a lot of the messages that we have been sharing for some time now. And there's a little bit of new information I feel in regards to what's currently going on. Hey, lovely. Good to see you. Welcome in. You know what is so crazy? You probably won't think this is as crazy because we just be connected like that. But you literally popped into my mind as this download was coming in. So I feel like this has something to do with you, your purpose path, and all of that. So this is going to be very interesting. It's definitely going to hit for my healers, my leaders, my divine feminine goddesses and priestesses out here. So, whew, that's so crazy you came in. But yes, this is a very powerful message. Again, you know, it is for the healers, the priestesses, the priests, the gods, the goddesses, the earth angels, all of y'all, the chosen ones. There's many, many different names for us. There's many distinctions. There's many titles for who you are, for who we are. And I feel this is going to be a powerful message. So I'm already getting goosebumps and shivers. So let me just take let me take a drink of water. Okay. All right. And we'll get into this. Okay. I have not pulled any cards at all, but I have them available just in case. Okay. First things first, y'all. This witchcraft is at an all-time high. Okay. It's at an all-time high. And we're in the full moon right now. I believe it's a full moon in Gemini. I shared several messages. Y'all know how people like to cook up the spell work, the curses, and the hexes around the full moons. It's been a traditional ritual time, right? And it's currently going on right now as we speak. Many of y'all have been having a lot of dreams. Our dreams are popping. Your intuition is popping. The downloads that are coming to you are so clear. And I feel it's because the divine wants all of us to be aware of what's going on. And in our awareness, we're able to feel into our spiritual upgrades, right? Our spiritual gifts. When you are aware, that means that you are a gifted person. You're not just a part of the herd. Okay, you're actually leading, you're actually at the forefront. Okay, so why is this witchcraft at an all-time high? Because it's nothing new. Spell work, rituals, whether good or bad, evil or righteous, it doesn't, they've always been here. It's always been a thing. But evil witchcraft intended to harm and hurt and break and steal and siphon and ridicule and humiliate, all of that stuff is at an all-time high in this very moment. You have a lot of people here who are ruled by ego and pettiness, and they want money more than they want their soul liberation. They want material more than they want spiritual ascension. And you can want both, but you have a lot of people who are choosing to do dark, evil things in order to get the things that have already been promised to them, many of them. Okay? What's going on right now specifically are spellwork, rituals, witchcraft that is done against the people who are here to liberate the collective, who are here to lead and teach, guide, nurture, support, love. those are the people who are currently being attacked. It's not just, well, y'all, it's kind of both. I was going to say it's not just your everyday person, but sometimes it is. But the download that was coming in was that many of those who have been selected to heal this time and space have been targeted. Some of you have been targeted through the family, you've been targeted through friends, colleagues, business partners, lovers, even children, grandchildren. You've been targeted in specific ways, and that is to break you down. It's to get you distracted, so that you lack confidence. You don't want to pray as much. You just kind of, it's to get you to separate from source, okay? Now, many of you out there, you may be protected, right? Like, of course you're protected. What I'm meaning is you may be doing like your protection rituals, doing the things to cover yourself, but maybe the people around you aren't as spiritually strong as you are. There is a need to pray over them and cover them. And shout outs to the sis I was listening to a couple days ago, because she had said the same thing that I was getting. And I was like, ooh, sis, go ahead, talk about it, okay? So when you're doing your prayers, when you're doing your cleansing baths and your spiritual baths, make sure you do place some protection over the people that are in your life, the people that you love and care about, the people who have a direct impact on your soul's purpose, your journey, especially if you know someone who is meant to be a leader, a teacher, and guide, and they could be struggling for whatever reason. A lot of times, most of the times, it's not even their fault. If you know anybody like that, if you have anybody like that in your life, put a prayer of protection, a hedge of protection over them as well, in addition to yourself, okay? Especially those who could possibly experience anger issues, or they may not be as honest, or they are ruled by ego, pettiness, anything like that. Those who even maybe may not believe in themselves, maybe they lack self-worth. They can pose a threat to you because they're susceptible for outside attacks. So make sure you are saying prayers for them as well, all right? But there's something going on currently with every single moon cycle. Many of you know you can use the full moon to release and let go of things and, just get the weight of things off of you. You can do a lot of ceremonies and cleansing rituals over yourself. But there are people who use this full moon to destroy and to end things. There's a lot of death magic that is being done during these moon cycles. They can also use the full moon and the new moon as well, to siphon energy, right? Because they know the new moon, you're meant to bring in beautiful things and you pull it into your life, the blessings into your life. There's a lot of people, and I hate to call it witches because they're not, witches in itself is not all evil, right? But these people who do evil things, they like to use the new moon to siphon those blessings from the chosen one. So because they utilize the cycles, you're also needing to utilize the cycles to protect yourself, right? And also to stay abreast of your spiritual practices. Like many of you already use the cosmic cycles, not even just the full moon, but all of the planetary cycles for your own spiritual well-being. And even more so is the message to do that because there are attacks coming during that time. So why are there more witchcraft and curses and hexes and things like that going on right now? It's because what I was getting is because this stuff is no longer secret. I mean, you have the Googler. You could just type stuff in the Googler and figure out, ooh, I want to curse somebody, I want to hex somebody, I want to do this. And now you got evil witches and priests and priestesses. They got websites now. They on the internet. They got a GoDaddy search engine, www.com. Okay, they have that. And so anyone can decide to throw a hex on you. Oh, you accidentally blinked your eye at me in a way I didn't like, or when you sneezed, you was looking in my direction. I take offense to that. So I'm gonna go on the Googler and find the nearest witch to put a hex on you. Like, people really are out here doing that. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry could Google a spell right now, and they are doing it. When I tell you they're doing it, though, like, they're doing it. And it's been a thing. Like, I remember growing up and hearing stories from my mom and my dad even. My dad was so fucking spiritual, y'all. Oh my gosh, I have so many stories. But just hearing those stories about spells and finding roots certain places, and homegirl almost losing her life, and so this woman can have her husband, and just all of this stuff was going on. And it was whispered when I was coming up. Okay, these were the conversations, but they were whispered by the elders. It was hush hush. You close the windows before you start talking about how you found some roots at work. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, people just out here, they're just talking about it. Yeah, oh, you want this person back? Just put a little of this and that, and then you shake, and then you come back on the full moon and you do this, and they're just doing it to everybody and everything. The thing about it now is I feel this type of witchcraft comes with more destruction to those who are doing it. More destruction. And it's not because the people who are doing it's not just because the people who are doing it are novices and they don't know what they're doing, but it's because of the cosmic and spiritual elevation of the collective. Like, as a collective, we are awakening, we're growing, we're finding our power, we're elevating, we're stepping more into divine masculine or divine feminine roles. We're stepping into our spiritual leadership. You not just gonna put spell work on everybody out here. Like, even though they try, spell work and curses and hexes aren't just gonna latch on to everybody. Not anymore. You have more star seeds out here. You have more earth angels. You have more chosen ones out here. In addition to that, there's the divine feminine goddess. Like, she back, she out here. Okay, she crowned. Pardon me. I got a spam call. You see what I'm saying? But you got the divine feminine goddess out here, and she is crowning people. She is anointing people. Man, woman, child, dog, cat, bird. It doesn't matter who you are. There are so many people who are getting anointed right now and who are answering the call over their life. You can't just toss a hex on anybody now. You won't be tossing hexes on the next Jesus, the next Mary Magdalene, the next whoever. You can't just do that. You gonna try to hex an ascended master? Some people out here are trying to hex earth goddesses and earth angels and gods and priests who have returned to this time and space to heal people. So it's crazy. It's a little crazy now. It's not safe for them to do this, even though witchcraft is at an all-time high. It's not safe for these people to do this, and this is a part of the message, right? Justice is here. I feel like that was just a lot to get out. This is literally just the opening of the download, y'all. But justice is here. The divine feminine goddess is here. The cosmic mother is here. She brings this divine justice. She is the scale. She's Ma'at. It's no longer acceptable for these people to do what they're doing and get away with it. And many of you who are here and who are listening to this message, one of your purposes, one of your missions, if I'm saying it correctly, is to put an end to evil, witchcraft, curses, hexes. And a lot of you, these things have been placed on your family, on your ancestry. And some of y'all out there, okay, have maybe, I don't know, have been doing these things. And you are here to heal that. Okay, to bring justice, whether that's for you or against you or whatever the case is, right? Because karma is neither good or bad. It just is. And some of you, you're walking karma. You're here to represent that. So I don't know where you are in this story, but There is severe punishment currently happening for this, okay, for these crimes. So let's get into the download. Remember, I was picking up this huge ancestral energy, this big ass, powerful, scary ass energy. And I was saying, for some of you, this is an ancestor, this is the guardian angel, or this could be you, okay? This energy, right, is here to end all of this. There's been a lot going on in this current time and space, like today, right? Because you have the full moon. I believe it just opened up or dropped today, right? The full moon is here. Luna is out here. You currently, in this very moment, have evil people who are launching attacks at you, at your family, at your work, at your love life, whatever it is. And I feel I will pull a few cards just to see where they're attacking, because for different people it's different. For someone out there, let's just say someone out there, they could be attacking your finances because they know you're meant to fund a particular thing. They could be attacking your love life because if you're in love, if you're in divine love, the vibration of that is going to end and destroy a lot of the evil that's going on, right? Some of them could be attacking your friendships because that's your soul tribe, that's your soul group. They sustain you, you sustain them. So there's different targets out here. There's different areas. All right. Another thing I was picking up on was the return of specific ancestors to different bloodlines. Okay. This is another reason why there's attacks that are going on, but they're being intercepted. Many of you are your ancestors returned, right? You could have existed in the 1700s. You could have been an ancestor from 1,000 years ago. I don't know, different planets even. But there's an ancestral spirit that is returned, and the spirit carries knowledge, they carry spiritual gifts, they carry an understanding of magic and spells and how things work, and they're here now. For many of you, a lot of the witchcraft and the spell work that has been thrown on you is not working because you already are aware of it, right? You've already mastered it. Your soul already knows. You're like, what? You hit me with the double whammy from the freezer spell? Like, bitch. Like, I've been dodging that since fucking 1542. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all are built like that. Or what are you talking about? Like, they try to use that same spell on me in Venus. On the planet Venus. You're going to have to do better with that. You're going to have to, you need more help. You're going to need a whole entourage to take me out. And even then, I ain't going down. Some of y'all, your souls are built that tough. So a lot of this stuff isn't working on you. A lot of these people who are launching these spells are confused. I've been saying that for years, and this is a part of this message too. There's this massive confusion in regards to who you are and why you're here and where you come from. Remember, I was saying that any and everybody is launching spells now. Like anybody, anyone. You could literally go on Yahoo. You don't even need the Googler. You could go straight to the Yahoo and get a spell real quick. So everybody's launching spells. So I feel like somebody has made it their mission to take you down. They're jealous of you. Your ass fatter than theirs, or you're prettier, or you smell better, or you're smarter. You get A's and B's on your shit. Somebody's jealous of you for whatever reason. But they're confused as to why this witchcraft and this warfare is not working. It's not working. Okay? Some of you come from royal bloodlines. And royal as in a bloodline that has a lot of spiritual rank, or they've done a lot of good. A royal bloodline who is angelic, right? You could come from an angelic bloodline, a godly bloodline. But I'm speaking of a royal bloodline who adheres to universal law, spiritual laws. Maybe all of y'all didn't. Maybe only the couple generations or a couple people in each generation do. But the power of the bloodline is still there, where you're damn near indestructible. Okay? Like you just keep coming back. Somebody's pissed because you just, ooh, I just got goosebumps. I said keep coming back. Oh my God. The last message I posted, I spoke of a similar thing, right? Someone keeps coming back. Your soul, your bloodline keeps returning. And you keep returning because you ain't done. It ain't over. Like they keep thinking, I'm gonna go on the tangent, okay? They keep thinking that they're gonna take you out. They keep thinking they gonna stop you. They keep thinking that it's the end of your bloodline and that is that, and they left you where you was at and that's that, but you keep coming back. There's someone here who keeps ascending and returning in a different vessel, in a different time and space, in a different star system, and you keep liberating, or you keep healing, you keep growing, you keep awakening people. And then you have someone else who keeps attacking this soul, this entity. For some of y'all, this is a complete entity that keeps attacking and keeps following you throughout each life. All right. So again, if you did not see, I think the last 1 or 2 videos that I did, make sure you watch those, because I talked about like a family, I talked about a bloodline, and I talked about also like a destined or promised love. Someone out there is promised to someone, either from a warring family, right, where this family has probably tried to have you killed in another life or this life or multiple lives, or a family that is actually aligned with you and that you're meant to come into, whether you have done that successfully or not. Okay, so please just take what resonates. It's not everybody's story, but I feel like whoever this resonates with it, with this message, like elements of this belong to you. Okay, if that makes sense. Oh man, what else, Spirit? So the righteous bloodlines are here. The righteous clans are here. For some of you, you can be the patriarch or matriarch of this clan, or you're becoming that, or you are meant to create this, right? Whether you've given birth or already or not, or whether you've given birth to something. This can be a work, a project, a business, a book, something. Hey, Militia, how you doing? Welcome. You've given birth to something, an idea, a concept, something. You're meant to start something and or be the leader of something. And while you're doing this, as you walk this journey, you're completely destroying witchcraft, evil, and all of that. Okay, all of that. Now, you know, I've met some witches, right? I hate to use terms because a lot of terms have gotten, a lot of words have gotten negative connotations and everything. So I want to be careful, because there was a time when if you were a witch, it just meant that you understood spirit. You understood the healing nature of earth and herbs, right? It meant you knew certain things like astrology, and you understood different forms of divination. It wasn't always, oh, you're a witch, you belong in hell. Like, it's just, you know, it wasn't all of that. However, okay, you do have certain people who operate in evil, and that's just what it is. So I'd rather just say those who operate in evil. You're here to destroy all that and to end all that. And like I was saying, someone out there, they could have done this evil. They could have been this in other lives, but now they're here for something different. There was a message I gave last year where I was saying Because your purpose in this life is to walk the path of the light and the divine, you have those who were a part of your crew or clique, and they real mad that you decided to go good this time. They like, what do you mean you not robbing and killing? What are you talking about? Like, we always did this. For some of y'all, this is a family. Remember what I was saying? Someone belongs to a corrupt and defunct family. It could be your family who's looking at you like, hold up, wait a minute. What you mean you're gonna go good? You not going good? We not do-gooders in this family. Like, what are you talking about? This could be your story, okay? But there's someone out there who is being targeted because you're destroying this evil, okay? You are the new Buffy the Vampire Slayer, all right? You are the new Redeemer. You're the generational liberator. I'm getting goosebumps as I'm talking, all right? You are the avenger. Many of you are avenger angels in the flesh. Not to be confused with a vigilante, but man, the principles may align. I don't know. You're here for something else, all right? You're here to honor universal and spiritual laws, and you have other people who are directly targeting you because of it. I don't know why people think this shit is not happening. It's happening all the time. It's happening all the time. Like, some of y'all, you may be made fun of because you're kind. People think you a mark because you're sweet, because you're kind-hearted, because you always have a smile on your face. So a lot of times those people get targeted by mean people, right? So if we can understand that that happens, and you got to understand it's the same thing when it comes from a spiritual perspective. Because you embody divine light, you're a target. You have to understand that there are people, there are families, organizations, there are whole systems, there are governments who have conducted themselves in evil for many, many, many years and lifetimes. You think that they're going to embrace you with love when you say, hey, I think y'all should stop doing that. Do we think they're going to be like, you know what, you're right. You know, you're right. Let's just all get along. You could come on over for tea tomorrow afternoon and we'll just start anew. No, these people try to take you out. Like, so this is what's happening. This is what's happening. And because you're here on divine assignment, because you're here to liberate and show love, you're a target. All right. So that's the message. It's almost 30 minutes in, and this is still like the introduction and the download that came in. But let's shuffle the deck and see what comes out. I have the tarot and the oracle deck here. All right. It's all cleansed and shuffled. I just want to shuffle real quick right now. Oh my goodness. Here to end this witchcraft, y'all. Y'all here to end it. And what's crazy is I grew up in the church, right? I don't want to take nothing away from the church, because in a lot of ways it taught me about, or reminded me of devotion, being devoted, what is sacred, what is honorable in accordance with the Most High, right? So I don't take anything away from the upbringing. However, I do want to point out that based on my own personal research and secondhand accounts from reliable and trustworthy members of the community and family, that a lot of this witchcraft comes from or is operating in religious institutions and organizations. They want me to say real quick, a lot of you, a lot of us, or someone out there, you're being targeted by people in your own church or in your own denomination, your own religious faith, right? Whatever path, it doesn't matter what it is. For some of you, you're being targeted from within your religious structures. Someone out there, this is not some random person who saw you on social media and decided to hate you and be jealous of you. For some of y'all, these are people who operate in the pulpit with you, or they sit in the same pew, or they go to the same brotherhood meetings or sisterhood meetings, or they baptized your baby, or you know, they go to prayer and Bible study with you. Some of y'all, these are friends and family. A lot of this stuff comes closer than you think. It's, I don't want to say it's rare, but it's more likely that you're being targeted from someone who's close by. And as I look at the bottom of this tarot deck, here's the Ace of Swords. I didn't even look down yet. It's the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. So I want y'all to be mindful of that. They're close by, but also this is some sort of religious structure or organization as well. They believe in some law or some ooh, help me spirit. What is it? There's some creed or there's some oath that has a religious connotation that they believe in. Okay. Hang on just a second. Yeah. There's something there. Growing up too, okay, y'all, like there was a lot of stories. Like I grew up, my parents were already older. My parents were in their 40s when they had me. They've seen a lot of things, right? And they would tell me these stories of sister so-and-so and brother so-and-so, and they went to see the hoodoo lady. They went to see the hoodoo lady, and now, you know what I'm saying? Now he getting divorced, and or now the kid had a tragic accident. A lot of, look, y'all, a lot of these stories, and I know many of y'all heard similar stories. There were stories of there being witchcraft in the churches and a lot of stuff, like, y'all, and it's not all evil. It's not. A lot of people, like hoodoo, for instance, a lot of people use herbs and roots to bless and to anoint and to consecrate certain things. Thank you, love. Thank you. And do certain things to anoint certain spaces and certain people. Not all of it is evil, but sometimes you have evil dwelling in these spaces. Okay, so they want me to say that for someone. That's somebody's message. I don't know. I feel like you may have been rocked into a state of comfortability in a certain environment, and the divine wants you to snap out of that, because not everybody is righteous out here. All right, but it's your job to end witchcraft. Okay, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Spirit, let's get some information about this. Okay, some of y'all, oh my gosh, Spirit just gave me a download of one angel in a family of demons. You could be one angel in a family of demons, or a family who has been targeted by demonic forces for a long time. You know what? Someone is going through it right now. Hold up. Someone is going through it right now. And you need to know why this is happening to you. Okay, it's not, I think someone feels like they deserve it, because I was about to say, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve this. It's happening to you because you are of the light. You are divine. You are sacred. You are a healer. You are meant to do really beautiful things in your life in accordance with your path. Don't let anybody tell you you're not a success because of this, and this reason. That's not it. You have been ordained to be and to do a particular thing, to embody a particular title and office and purpose path. I feel like because of what this person is going through, they believe that they're not here for something good, or they believe something good and beautiful isn't meant for them, but it is. It's because you're an earth angel in a family of demons, or in a family who is in demonic contracts, who has signed demonic contracts, who has invited demonic entities in. Okay. For someone out there as well, you specifically have been targeted by demonic entities and demonic people. And because you're not breaking, you're not folding, you're not dying from their evil, it's like reaching out to those around you. Remember when I started this message that there needs to be a hedge of prayer around your loved ones and your family? A lot of the things that your family is going through is actually witchcraft and spiritual warfare. It is not, it's not necessarily something that they're doing wrong. They have been intercepted. I heard day of reckoning. Ooh, I heard day of reckoning. See, somebody about to be in trouble. Somebody's about to be in a lot of trouble because of what they're doing against you and what they've done against others. And I feel like for someone, it's you who's, I don't want to say it's like you who is doing this, but your frequency, your light is calling in divine justice for you. And so I think that because these people are getting their karma, they're getting judged, I feel like they think you're doing it directly. Some of y'all are doing like a return to sender, but others of you, all you're doing is praying and placing protection around you, right? You're getting, you could be getting spiritual work done. You could be having justice and cleansing rituals done to you and for you to heal you. And everything that was done against you is backfiring now. But somebody real mad at you. They real mad. They're really upset about what you embody, who you are. If any of y'all have ever seen the show Buffy the Vampire Slayer, look at the Hierophant. Look at God at the bottom of the deck. If any of y'all have seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, she had a lot of enemies because she was slaying vampires. It wasn't no cakewalk. They're like, oh good, you're slaying all the vampires. No. All the vampires was after her ass. They like, who the fuck you think you are slaying us? You little girl with pigtails, you're like, what do you mean? And your name is Buffy. Are you kidding me? You try to slay vampires? But she was kicking their ass. Right? So somebody real mad at you and they're in trouble. There's nothing they could do because they went against you. They went against the chosen one. So judgment is coming anyway. There ain't shit they could do about it. Their fate has already been sealed. Ooh, look at the Strength card with the Magician and the Nine of Pentacles. The Sun at the bottom of the deck. You used to watch that show. Look at this. Okay. See, there's another thing happening here. Remember when I said somebody doesn't understand how you're able to stop or how they are being stopped from harming you? Somebody put a lot of they put spell work to control you. I did also say a freezer spell, right? But they did certain things to control you, to stop you, to bind you. They did a lot of death magic. Some of their death magic was to end things for you. Some of the magic was specifically to end you, right? You have someone here who paid a lot of money to get this done. I don't know if you didn't know this, please understand this. People have paid a lot of money to take this type of energy out. This chosen one, this earth angel, this priest, priestess, this natural born healer, whatever you call yourself. Okay, Buffy was definitely kicking ass and taking names. Yeah, she was. Okay, these people threw a lot of magic on you and they tried to stop you. I'm also getting something about harnessing. Remember, I was saying a lot of times they like to siphon your energy, but someone wanted to harness your energy in order to get the things that you are getting, or in order to get what is going to be bestowed upon you or has been bestowed upon you. Okay, a lot of y'all, you have divine inheritances for wealth. Many of y'all are meant to be exceedingly wealthy, beauty, sound health, loved by your community. You're meant to have some sort of empire, some sort of legacy. Someone wanted to come in and stop you from having that. They wanted to control that. You have the Sun and the Seven of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands, bro. This is literally somebody trying to sneak into your camp and getting caught. The Sun reveals all things. It's not only success and reward, it's also revelation. Something has been revealed. A thief, a con has been outed and revealed. Now there was, man, I had a dream and there was a download that I watched. Cause y'all, I have like not a lot, but I have a few prophets and priestesses who I rock with and I am fascinated with, because their downloads be my downloads and my downloads be their downloads. So I'd be like, oh my God, girl, you saw the same thing, okay? So I had a dream like this where someone literally tried to come into a dwelling or a place and sneak around and pry around and see what they can find, and they got caught. Literally, the Sun, the Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Wands is literally that. That's literally what this is. Somebody got caught. You see special angel numbers a lot. Yes. Somebody got caught here. And if I lay these two down, because this is at the bottom of the deck, the Sun, the Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. If I lay it down, you got the Seven of Swords right underneath the Magician. Somebody thought that they can use their magic and their spell work and they wasn't gonna get caught. Somebody thought that. Somebody could have lied to you and you know, but this is specifically spell work and manipulation being done under the cover of darkness, and it not being successful with this Nine of Wands. And they looking like, hold up, how come this hasn't been successful? You got the Hermit card and the Two of Wands. Somebody's like, whoa, 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 I planned this. I plotted this. I mapped this out to the T. I dotted every I. How isn't this spell work working, number one? And number two, how did I get caught? How did I get caught? Are you kidding me? And if I want to look at it literally, you got the Strength above the Sun card. Somebody tried to stop the sun from shining. How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that? Somebody literally did everything. See, now this is what the thing, right? This is the thing. Somebody took precautions to make sure you wouldn't know what they were doing to you. That you wouldn't know that they were plotting, that you didn't know who they were talking to. Like I was saying, a lot of these people have hired people to do this against you. They didn't want this to be revealed. So it's like they can pay for the curse or the hex, the witchcraft against you, but they also do another spell to make sure that they're not seen. But in the dream I had, this person was seen. Like, I saw you break in. I see you doing it. It's you, bitch. It's you. You might as well have had a shirt on with your name on it. I know it's you. And it's funny because this download, this is how the cards are laying out. You saw this. And if you specifically didn't see this, that big, giant, scary ass ancestor or warrior avenging angel that you have around you protecting you saw this. And it was like, hold up. What are you doing? Where are you going? You don't belong here. Okay? For a lot of you, you have people and entities that are very afraid. Show me about this fear here. Literally the Five of Cups. You see what I'm saying? I know what I'm talking about. They're afraid because what they did, it didn't work. So now if we look at this in a collective level, right? This is a lot of revelations coming to the collective about lies, schemes, plots, witchcraft, spiritual warfare that has been done on a collective level to keep a certain group of people quiet, sleep, unable to produce, whether that is physically or it's like creatively, right? Creatively, excuse me. It was to stop a certain thing, right? In this message, I spoke about these earth angels or these chosen ones or these ancestors or ascended masters who have returned to this time and space to bring healing. There was witchcraft, lies, spell work done to suppress this group of people from coming. You could even look at it from, you have the crack epidemic, right? Where all of these drugs were flooding certain areas, and it was literally, if you want to look at it on a spiritual level, which all of this shit is, it was to keep a certain group of people from being birthed, from being able to reach their fullest potential. It was spiritual warfare. So on a collective level, this is what was going on. So you have the people who orchestrated this. They are sad. It's you, bitch. Don't make me laugh. We know it was her. We saw her, okay? But oh, that's funny. But you have these people who are now disappointed because they're getting caught for their lies. They're getting caught for their schemes and their plots. Okay, so you have this sadness, you have this depression, you have this regret. These people regret coming against the chosen ones. And you have the star card here on top of the magician. The star card is the chosen one of the tarot deck. This is the one. This is the one who brings the enlightenment. The magician and the star card is above the Seven of Swords. You see what I'm saying? I need to get my camera set up again, y'all, so y'all can see these cards as they fall out, and you can read the story through the cards. And it confirms the download that I receive. But it's literally right here. Somebody really tried to come for this star right here. This chosen one. And they got caught. They got caught, okay? Look. Too bad, so sad. They realized, like, oh, snap. And see, another thing, because this witchcraft and this spell work, these hexes and curses are so accessible nowadays, you could just pull up the internet. You could pull up a YouTube and contact someone to curse people for you. But a lot of these people aren't honorable. They're not integral. So you can hire anybody to throw a curse at anybody. These practitioners didn't do their research. They didn't do their homework. They didn't even vet out their client. They just took the money and said, oh yeah, I'll throw a curse at him. No problem. I'll throw a hex at him and his entire bloodline. And little do they know, but they're now finding out that this person was a chosen one. You can't just be throwing curses and hexes at chosen ones. It don't work like that. Like you're bugging. So what happened is, there's a practitioner out here who's like, oh, snap. I effed up. I wasn't supposed to do that. And what happens is this energy, this spell work, this witchcraft that they threw out, it gotta go somewhere. It's going back to them. And a lot of people, they don't do their research either. You think just because you paid someone to do the hex that your hands are clean because you didn't physically do it yourself. It does not work like that. All y'all gotta go. All y'all going down. Whew, you got the King of Swords on the board. He not playing. King of Swords ain't playing with you. And the thing about it, you have two swords cards here, right? You have the Four of Swords and you have the King of Swords. Because those are the same suit, it shows me that now this Seven of Swords is knowledgeable about what they did. King of Swords. Now they know who they went against. Now they understand. They're like, oh shit, I targeted a chosen one. I targeted a child of the Most High. I should not have done that. Okay, let's see what else comes out, y'all. Whew. I don't even know what to say. Look at this message right here. They in trouble. And the Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck again. The Hierophant with the Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck again. Y'all. Ooh, somebody in trouble. I'm telling you, somebody in trouble. They're in big trouble. Okay, let me read this energy here. Look what we have. Look what we have. So, there's two things happening here, right? Someone has realized who you are and that you're nothing to play with. But in this whole process, you realized who you are and that you're no one to play with. And the divine be working in really, really real mysterious ways, okay? Because I think that was the intention, okay? I think that was the intention here. Like, you needed to see yourself. People that do black magic, they need to go get help and heal their childhood hurts and energies. Yes, absolutely. A lot of it is from childhood traumas, for sure. And they just grow up and they don't address those things. Yes. You needed to see who you are. Like, I feel like you went through a lot of sadness. Like I said, someone out here went through a lot of sadness, and it could have been done to you by the people close to you or the people that you love. It could have even been like romantic relationships. I'm getting like somebody you were cheated on or you were disregarded by a romantic relationship. You went through a lot. These people could have really brought a lot of sadness to you. For some of you, maybe before your awareness, the Most High needed you to see what spiritual warfare was, so you may have gotten hurt a little bit by spiritual warfare, just as a part of your awakening. And once you had this awakening, then now, you know, none of this stuff can touch you. But you needed to see yourself here. You needed to see who the divine was. A lot of people out there needed to be brought back to the divine. There's something very divine about all of this. A lot of these people too, they needed to see who they were. See, because there's someone out here who thought that, I'm saying this in the last handful of videos, they wanted to play God in your life. There was someone out here who had a God complex. That has also been alive and well in our society. There's people who carry God complexes out here. Like if they don't want you to be who God chose you to be, then they're gonna put a stop to it. And they don't like the fact that you have this and this and this, or you've been blessed by the Most High in a certain way. So they're gonna make sure that you lose everything that you have. Like, a lot of people do that. And I feel like through their inability to take you down or bring you down, they were able to see who they really are. So you put a mirror in front of them. This is a death of someone's ego here. They don't like that you've shown them themselves, but for some of them, there is going to be a turnaround in their life. You're going to be the catalyst for them to turn around. But they're gonna have to go through a lot of pain. They're definitely still gonna go through this judgment from the Most High for what they did against you. That resonates so deeply because I am literally fully embracing myself, all of me. It's mad empowering. Yes, I love that. Congratulations. I deeply appreciate you too, love. Thank you. Yeah. So this is deep. So it's like, and remember I was saying someone didn't want you to come into who you truly are. They didn't want you to receive this spiritual inheritance that is destined for you. A lot of their karma is to watch you receive it anyway. A lot of you, you're meant to show people and remind people who the Most High is. But a lot of times these people are the very ones who attacked you in the first place. And that's unfortunate. But for someone, that's also a part of your soul's path, okay? You got the 9 of Wands with the 8 of Wands. You see what I'm saying? That's the energy that was thrown at you. This is the energy that was thrown at you. The 9 of Wands is someone who is protected. They are defending themselves. Okay, they're protecting themselves. The 8 of Wands in this message is the energy being thrown. Okay, someone was very arrogant. You have the Emperor here too. That's how I know it was someone who has risen to a state of comfortability doing these things to people, right? So this could literally be a person who has always done spell work and witchcraft. They've always done it. What do you mean? I've been doing this my whole life. If I want to get rid of somebody, I do a little magic, I get rid of them. It's nothing. For some of them, this is a practitioner. I've had this business for generations. This is what me and my family do. We take people out. It's not a big deal. This is what we do, right? Somebody was very arrogant here. And they had risen to some level of power doing these things. They didn't understand why they couldn't take you out. They couldn't break you. They couldn't stop you. Here you are. You're still going all these years, all this time. You're still building. You're still smiling. You're still divine. Okay? And it's not working. It's just not. The spell work is not working. It's right here. Now, this is also something that somebody could have said, because you have this King of Swords on top of the 8 of Wands. This could be something someone said. So for layman's terms, right, this could be a chant. This could be a spell that someone recited over you and over your life. I did mention death magic. I'm surprised the death card's not here, okay? I just randomly opened the deck and I saw the judgment card. That's the judgment right there. That's the judgment. That's the angel right now saying, wait a minute, what you doing? Okay. But this was something that was spoken over your life, whether they said it directly to you, right? You're never going to be anything, or you're not as smart as you think. This could be someone in your face saying this, but with all of this magic here, this is something that has been recited, written, but I'm getting spoken. This could even be someone speaking to a practitioner, telling them what they want to happen to you, and they paid this money to get this done. But now you got this Hierophant and this Ace of Swords. Somebody really didn't know who they were playing with when it came to you. They didn't know. And that's not to feel sorry for them, okay? Like, you know, there is some truth to, if you know better, you're going to do better. But a lot of times, if you lack integrity, you're going to do whatever anyway, right? But somebody didn't know who you were, and now they know. I feel like all they had to do was take a step back and realize that there was no reason to hate you. There was no reason to be envious of you. They could have taken a step back and you said, you know what? I just want to get closer to the Most High God, Mother, Father, God. I just want to live a good life. Let me chill on that, okay? Let me just relax. I don't need to pay for death magic against somebody. I don't need them. I don't need to orchestrate their death. This is crazy. somebody also didn't take a closer look. Remember, I was telling you that if this is a practitioner, this practitioner did not do their homework on you or whoever this message is for. Someone wishes that they would have taken a closer look. Somebody doesn't know how they missed that you weren't to be played with. A lot of them wish that they a lot of these people wish that they didn't play with you, that they didn't write up these covenants and these contracts against you. Some of them gotta pay up now, though. Some of them gotta pay up. See, some of them made deals with the devil to take you out. They gotta pay for this. That's it. There ain't nothing we can do about it. There ain't nothing we can do about it. The last two tarot cards. Some of them paid a lot of money for this. A lot of money for this. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Four of Wands, Seven of Wands. A lot of them paid a lot of money for this, only for it to get blocked. And another thing, y'all, this is why for some of you, these people are closer than you think, because this is an energy that wants to monitor you. They want to monitor you. They want to see, are you suffering? Are you hurting? Did you fall out of love? Right? Are your children struggling? Is your family arguing? Are you strung out? Are you depressed? Did you lose weight? Did you gain weight? Did your job fire you? A lot of them, they want to monitor your every move because they need to know if this spell work. They want to know if their investment was a sound investment, and it was not. It just wasn't. Oh my goodness, I picked up my Oracle deck and I saw Agent, Narc, Spy. Y'all, I cannot deal with it. Oh my God, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Ugh, I literally just saw it. Oh my God, here it is. Agent, Narc, Spy. I'm telling you, someone they were watching to see if the spell worked. And for some of y'all, because you have such a pure heart, you would go to this family member, friend, fellow church member, and you would say, oh yeah, girl, this and this is going on. Or you'd go to this, I don't know, I was about to say pastor. Ooh, I don't know, y'all. Whatever your situation is, you would go to these people and you would share, like, yeah, I'm going through certain things. Please say a prayer over me. Or you might post it on your social media or whatever. And you have people monitoring you who are getting so excited because your pet goldfish passed away yesterday. You feel me? Like, there's some sick people out here. They'd be like, yes, the spell worked. She tripped and stubbed her toe. Look, I knew it. People look, okay, they be watching. Let's get a couple oracle cards. My family loves you. For some of y'all, I've been talking about a family. Look, your energy is addictive, and you have goddess. You have I'm secretly hexing you. You have divine feminine, starseed, private investigator or instigator, and chosen one. That's it. I'm done. That's it. You see those oracle cards that flipped over? I'm going to say it again and tell me it don't hit with this message. My family loves you. Your energy is addictive. You have the goddess oracle card. You have I'm secretly hexing you. Divine feminine. First off, I said divine feminine goddess in the beginning of the message. How are both the oracle cards here? Then I also said star seed and chosen one. Did I not? How are both those cards here? Look, y'all think I'm playing with you. Look. Chosen one. Star seed. Goddess. Your energy is addictive. Divine feminine. My family loves you. I'm secretly hexing you. And private investigation or investigator. Okay. All right. My day ones, I don't ever need to show y'all the cards. Y'all already know what's up. But just in case, I had to show those cards. Literally everything I'm saying is right here in these cards. Man, I don't know why I be shook, but I be shook by the divine sometimes, y'all. All the cards are here. Chosen one, star seed, goddess, divine feminine. I'm secretly hexing you. I spoke about a family and I spoke about you being monitored and watched, and it's all right here. So if you resonate with that, right? If you resonate as a divine feminine or as a chosen one, a goddess, a star seed, this message is for you. This message is for those who embody this energy, a healer. Okay. There has been witchcraft, evil warfare, spiritual warfare, whatever. It's been done on you. It literally says, I'm secretly hexing you. It has been done on you, but you're here to end it all. You are this chosen one. Don't think you're powerless. That's one of the things that these people in these energy, they count on. They count on you being ignorant and feeling defenseless and not believing in yourself. They bet money on that because when you're in that state, it lowers your frequency. You're more susceptible to their energy throwing, their energy harvesting, all of that. But when you know who you are, that's a deterrent. That blocks them. That's another reason why. This is another reason why you're being targeted, because you're this divine person. I knew it. Yes, much love to you. Much love to you as well. I just listened this entire time while getting my kids ready for bed. Tiara, you speak for us out here. We hear you for real. Oh, thank you so much, all of y'all. Thank you so much for that. This was a powerful message. So shout outs to y'all. You the vampire slayer. I don't know. I'm gonna start calling y'all Buffy. Like, what up, Buffy? But y'all don't. You the one. You the chosen one. You're the healer. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. This is why maybe you have gone through hard times, or you have been dealing with certain things, or some of you had to distance yourself from the people who you thought loved you. Okay? For some of you, you had to be distant so that you can step into who you are as a chosen one, a star seed, a goddess, a divine feminine. Okay? You had to. Some of you, like I was saying before, you had to see certain things, and it may have been very hard for you to see these things, but you had to see them in order to step into your power and in order to step into your calling. You wouldn't have known you were Buffy the Vampire Slayer if you hadn't met a vampire. You understand? So there's something that's here. There's something that needs to be said for that. Okay? Let's get, do I have it over here? Y'all, I don't even know if I have it over here. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Let's get an Archangel Michael Oracle card, and then I'm going to close us on out. Let's just give him a little shuffle real quick. Okay. Let's see what Archangel Michael got to say, because, woo, he don't be playing, all right? He don't be playing around. So 3 cards fell out, but at the bottom of the deck, you have go forward fearlessly. We do see this message quite a bit. Positive thoughts create positive results. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. So go forward fearlessly is at the bottom. Let's see the cards that flew out. Okay. The first card says energy healing work. Some of you are good at that. You're good at healing. You are a healer. You could be good at Reiki. Your prayer. Some of you, you're really good at prophetic intercession. You're good at prayer. Remember in the beginning, I was saying, when you pray over yourself, make sure you pray over your loved ones. And I mean, go deep into prayer. All right. I want you to start vibrating and levitating when you pray. All right. Energy healing work. My prayer is, thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me, for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities, y'all. Some of y'all, you're destined to do this work. You are, you could be a practitioner, or you're rising into being a healing practitioner. Tap into whatever healing modality calls to you for yourself, for your family. And again, this could be a business that you have or that you're needing to move into, okay? But do your energy healing work. The second card that came out says, God is in charge. Remember, I was saying you could be a god or goddess. So you have the Oracle card that says God, and then you have the card, the Archangel Michael card that says God. So I could also be speaking for divine counterparts, okay? Whether you call them twin flames, soulmates, ordained spouse, whatever you call it, this is also for divine counterparts, okay? It says, Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love, in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone around me. Y'all, didn't we just say a prayer for yourself and the people around you? Please stop. Y'all, I'm getting goosebumps. Y'all need to stop, okay? I've been saying that. And the third oracle cards come out, says honor and trust your feelings. Some of y'all, not only do you feel these things going around you, you get the downloads, you have the dreams, you know what you know. You're not crazy. You're not losing it. You are tapped into the divine. Trust your feelings. Trust what you feel. Okay? The prayer says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. Okay. Well, y'all, I haven't gone live for this long in a long time. But I truly thank each and every one of you for tapping in and tuning in this evening. I love you very, very much. I hope that this message meant something to you. It resonated with you. It gave you some clarity and confirmation. Know that you are protected through all of this. Okay? You are protected. You are safe. You are loved. All right? So if you need to book a session with me, go to TiaraSharde.com. If you need any of my ordained minister services, you can go to embodyingthegoddess.com, and all of that is linked in the description box. All right. I love y'all very much. I'll see y'all on the next message. You're so welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see y'all soon. Peace and love.